Hello guys, I am Samyak Bakliwal here. So welcome to 2017 and this brings me to make the final video on my PC setup right here. Well, you can't see this, but yeah. Well, the base skeleton of the setup remains quite similar, but we have went through quite a bit of changes. So starting up, the monitor, because it was kind of a tough decision for going an ultra wide, because I had at that time a lot of problems taking an ultra wide, but I still went with it. And the wow, or ye kuch ajeeb nahi hai? And as much as amusing that is, I still love this monitor. The purpose why I bought this monitor for is gaming and video editing, and it handles them perfectly. And I'm not talking about the size, I'm talking about the ratio here. So about that, gaming is superb here and editing becomes super easy, so everything's good with this monitor. Talking about that, vertically the height of a 25-inch monitor compared to, let's say, a 29-inch ultra wide is not so high, and also ultra wide content is still not out there yet, so 16:9 content is most of the time what I'm viewing, except for when I'm watching movies, which by the way is superb. A 16:9 ratio video plays at 22 inches, which is still playable, but it's still kind of a bummer. But I didn't go with 29 inches because first of all, the space that I have on my desk is kind of perfect for 25. 29 would be too big for my desk, and also the cost bump between the 29 and the 25 is not justifiable. And that said, I've reviewed this monitor on my channel along with almost everything I have on my desk in the channel. You can check that out down below or up here. Moving on to the Logitech G402 mouse, and this is one trusty superb mouse. Actually, I kinda love this mouse. It is really ergonomic. Sure, it could have been a bit faster, that's what I would have preferred, but 4000 DPI isn't that much of a loss here and really plays with you quite well. Now the size of this mouse is a bit larger than usual, so this forces me to use palm grip on my mouse, which is totally fine with me, except when I'm gaming. And moving on to my Red Dragon Karura K502. First of all, the RGB, it's good to have 7 RGB colors, but it's also a bit uneven, but it still looks good and it's fun to have. And compared to any mechanical switches, the chiclet switches isn't that much of a great experience when typing, but I've learned to use it quite well and my hands are quite used to using this, and I don't know, I might even upgrade on that. If you want to stay updated on that, Twitter, down here, go. That brings us to the Beyerdynamic DTX910, and these are some fantastic headphones. The sound quality is superb, and one thing I would say, these things have taken a lot of hits and falls. The cable has been run over by my chair a million of times, but still this thing is goddamn intact. Having an open back headphone is really a better experience compared to an closed back headphone. Now some might disagree, but I happen to love open back headphones and this is a perfect competitor for that. And these headphones are resting on possibly my one of the favorite DIYs, the headphones. I'm gonna die. So the headphone stand plays along with my setup quite well and they do their job perfectly, unless obviously you knock it over by your hand, which is not appropriate. I still do it, but yeah, don't do it. If you want to make the headphone stand for yourself, I have made this. Check them out up here somewhere. Here. And continuing with DIYs, you have the mouse bungee, which I recently made. Some people think that it is an overrated gaming accessory. I would love to disagree. This thing played along quite well, and the fact that I DIY'd it makes it even better. Using the mouse with the wire running through the mouse bungee makes gaming and using the mouse even smoother, because you don't have to worry about the mouse cable dragging around stopping you from doing this and that. I would definitely recommend you to at least not buy one. You would definitely feel the change. Moving down to the PC, well, it remains exactly similar what we had earlier. So it is running an i5 6400 along with GTX 750 Ti and 8 gigs of RAM. Well, I'm gonna upgrade on the RAM quite soon, but apart from that, the CPU remains quite changeless. Well, that's it. There is one kind of, let's say, hack I was able to do on my PC. So I was able to put a cardboard panel to hide the cables. As my PC cabinet didn't have a cable management compartment, I had to do this, and let's just say this worked out pretty damn good for me. So if you want to see how I did that, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll surely do that for you. And talking about the cable management, well, the routing and all remains quite similar, but I did add a cardboard platform under the table where all my cables are hiding, because whenever I somehow got vision on the cables that are hiding there, it didn't look good at all. So I had to add a platform, and now even if you go down there to see for the cables, it will look clean as. And for the last thing, I'm still rocking the cable hanger that I was using for the headphone cable. It's still perfect and intact. I guess making it was a good decision because it somehow saved the cable whenever I was not using it from getting destroyed or coming under the chair again and again and eventually destroying the cable. So yes, that's the end of my setup. Yeah, there aren't a lot of changes except for some DIYs I did. To my surprise, it has come out exactly what I had planned before I started making this setup. And for a very pitiful comparison, here is what I had in the start when I started making the setup. Oh my god, it's awful. I still managed there. But this is what we have now. Smarter, faster and all the good stuff compared to the old one. Good job me. Good job me. Not you, me. And yes, if you're still watching the video, which is very good, keep on watching. So hang in there, and by the time I would love to know what you want to see. If you want to see some challenges, let me know in the comment section down below. I would try to see what I'm gonna do with that. That's it, I'm done. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, yeah. And if you have any questions, comment section down below. If you love my content, please subscribe. Hit that red button. Go! Hit it! Carried away. So yeah, thank you for watching. I am Samyak Bakliwal here, and I'll catch you guys later.